What is Reiki without the Reiki symbols? You need the Reiki symbols if you like to practice Usui Reiki in the very traditional form. So sometimes I hear of Reiki practitioners and masters that they don't use any Reiki symbols. This is everybody's freedom. It's completely okay to do so. But if you don't use the Reiki symbols for example, distant healing, no problem. In Shingon Reiki, I'm the founder of Shingon Reiki, that's easily possible not to use any Reiki symbols to send Reiki remote. No problem, it's very easy. But if you use Reiki symbols for remote healing, then it's possible to do much more than one can imagine if you just do it with your hands without the distance, the remote contact. But much more important is the point that even if you have a first level where you have never seen the Reiki symbols, they were used on you if you are really initiated into the Reiki power. So if you're attuned into the Reiki power, what is derived from Mikao Usui. Because if the Reiki master is doing the initiation, then the master will use the Reiki symbols. Three symbols will be used for the first level. So one is the Daikomyo, the master symbol. This is the connection to the great Sun Buddha, where the power comes from. And then we need the distant healing, the remote contact symbol, the Honsha Shonen. And this is not used to make a remote contact in this case. In the attunement, it is used for something else. It has also to do with the source of Reiki, where it originally comes from. And then we also need the chakra, and this is not only for making power or empowerment. The chakra here is also used to connect the initiatee with not the symbols in this case, with the Reiki power and the source of Reiki, what is a great Sun Buddha, Dainichi Nyorai. And this means that the Reiki symbols are very important, and if the Reiki master will not use them, then there might be some energy, and it might be possible that you can have an effect with energetical healing. There are so many other methods which are not Reiki, and they might have also effects, so no problem with this. But then it is not the Reiki power what we know from Mikao Usui. And this is a very important point. So if you want to use the real Reiki power of Mikao Usui, these Reiki symbols are really very important. And then of course in the second level, when you practice this, then you will be introduced to three symbols. This is a chakra symbol for power up your Reiki power, to strengthen it, and in common, and also the Seiheki symbol for mental healing or mental contact. This means you will not just give Reiki to your brain while doing hands-on healing like this. It's more that you get a contact to what is in your brain. This means your mind and your emotions, and then you can do a lot of interesting things there. For example, the transformation of fears or habits that let you suffer from something. And then one more symbol is the Honsha Shonen symbol. This is a remote contact symbol. And with this, it's possible to give Reiki to somewhere or somebody, wherever this person might be. It doesn't matter that the person is here in this space or somewhere else in another country. It's possible to send it there. And then it's possible to combine everything. So with the distance, the remote contact, you can use any technique from the first level into this remote contact. But with the second level, there are even more possibilities to do many more possibilities to do with Reiki, and they also come on the top. And this is this goes far beyond just empower and mental healing and distance contact, but not everything was brought to the West. And Shingon Reiki is the Reiki style which I have founded, and there we have a lot more possibilities than maybe you could imagine. I'm specialized on this topic for more than 30 years, and you know this maybe from my books about Reiki, the symbols and connection to Buddhism and shamanism and so on. So in the next videos we will have a deeper look on the symbols, of the meaning, the function, what you can do with it and so on. So see you there. Have a nice time.